Okay, so I've done a handful of things here. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the new navigation that I'm trying out. As you can see here, I have a NavMesh baked here. The idea behind this is that I want to use the nav mesh for actually moving my character around, like in the 2017 nav mesh update video that Unity put out. But anyway, so I have my character here. You can see I'm moving the analog stick around in a circle here. That that red dot there is a gizmo, which is showing where my destination is set. So what I'm doing is always updating the destination, um, basically every frame. I have to optimize that yet, but yeah, the idea is I think I'll be able to use this for jumping and stuff. So yeah, that's a little preview of where the destination's going, and then I'll be using that nav mesh for the horde. One other thing I was looking into was an animation technique using a limited amount of keyframes, like the talk with what's his name, David Rawson, for Overgrowth. Oops. So what I did was I made a really simple, crappy model, and there's that. The capsule. So here's a that's a view of a really crappy model, and I was messing with interpolating between two frames here, just two really simple keyframes. That's being updated with the script, so I can't change it. Using a custom curve. So I made a script on the zombie animations, and this is actually my curve, that will control the blending between the two keyframes. So as I move right now, I have it set. It looks really funny. I just wanted to show this. It's just updating so insanely fast. I added a little speed control in here, even at 100. It's basically dividing it. What I'm doing is I'm adding every frame. I'm adding the velocity of the NavMesh agent that I'm using for this navigation. So the idea is, if I set this to something that's actually like half decent looking, even though the animation looks so stupid, and the model looks really dumb, but as I would ideally, if my speed is so low, I would use a different blend tree and animate between a walk cycle and like tweak that. But it's just me playing around with procedural animations, and I could tweak this curve. That's probably too high, but just to show, like, that actually changes the animation in real time. So I could tweak this and get the values right. And yeah, I could tweak that, get the values right. And the cool thing is that this this curve editor, all it is a public object that I have, public animation curve. So I keep doing that, sorry. So it shows up in the inspector, and then you could tweak it however you want, which is really sweet. So I've been playing with that with this walk cycle, and I'm gonna mess with that. Like I'll have an idle pose too. I can switch to that blend tree, and just propagate that through the curve with time dot delta time. The way that this works is that I'm setting this blend value here equal to this blend value that I declared in here, and every update I'm just adding the current magnitude of that agent. So yeah, I mean, this was just testing here, but that can be used in a lot of ways, which is really cool. I'm excited to start messing with that more. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I have some dumb animations in here to start messing with attacking and idle pose, and really I just have to actually start working on the hoarding mechanism, which would be a project. But yeah, that's it.